Only in Japan.
This is Aomori. Aomori Airport, in fact, and behind me, you see some of the tractors coming, trucks cleaning the runway. A couple of months ago, Fred told me something really special happens here in Aomori, and I came here for this report. Behind me, a bunch of professionals clean the runway like no other place in the world. They even have a name, White Impulse.
It starts early in the morning as the division leader gets a runway report and orders from the airport. 35 plows attack the runway with a clear mission: remove the snow so a flight can land. Aomori Airport's runway is 3,000 meters long, but they also need to plow the apron and taxiway. The cleanup seems choreographed like a ballet of machines. Each plow or truck has a specific purpose. Together, as a team, they can clear the runway in 40 minutes. Meanwhile, in the air is JAL Flight 141, a Boeing 737 from Tokyo inbound to Aomori in 30 minutes. White Impulse is on it. Despite heavy snow and near whiteout conditions, the runway is in plain sight again. Believe it or not, Aomori Airport has never had a canceled flight due to snow. Any cancellation happens on the other end of the flight, not here in Aomori. It's easy to be inspired watching the machines working together, something each member is proud of. The flight is just 15 minutes out now. Aomori Prefecture is entirely covered in snow. Everywhere except the airport. JAL Flight 141 is on approach now. Has White Impulse completed the mission? A final inspection requires ground troops. Any ice or debris that could threaten a landing is shoveled and removed. And there they are for the last sweep and plow, White Impulse. Mission complete. The team returns to home base as another flight readies for departure, now with a clear runway to the sky. The final truck has safely returned. The airplane has the go-ahead to land. It's another perfect landing, thanks to the team. The fleet of machines standing tall and proud, saluting the pilots and passengers as the plane taxis by. White Impulse is standing by and ready for the next mission. I hope you didn't forget about that other flight, outbound to Osaka, another perfect takeoff too.
Airport snowplow equipment overload.
I got a close look at the fleet of plows, all 38 of them. Each one is put to the test from late October to March during the snow season in Aomori. This one breaks up the snow and launches it to the side. This one sweeps the runway with bristles that look like dried spaghetti. You can see that it's been used a lot this season, and the bristles need to be replaced. The waves of steel on this plow jet out the runway snow. Each plow has a position in the formation and special purpose. Real heavy machinery. The antifreeze sprayer is the longest in the fleet.
So now I have a chance to check out this plow and sweeper. Let's have a look inside. Whoa. Well, I'm not allowed to touch anything in here, but I love the positioning. You're high up off the ground. You can see just about everything. And these seats bounce. So if you're going over some rough terrain, which you probably do with this sweeper and plow, you're going to be doing it in style. Right, there's like a CB, lots of controls and buttons. There's a joystick. There's even a computer panel, a screen, an LCD screen. It looks really complicated.
There's a lot to driving each truck, and each one requires a new skill to learn. Quite a view from 2 meters up. Although I couldn't drive one, I left with that same snowplow high. I stopped by the White Impulse headquarters for more insight into how they've accomplished a perfect record of runway plowing success. The team lives and breathes strategy. Part of their secret lies in regular meetings to improve their methods. Simulating the most challenging situations means you'll be ready for it when they occur. This group of younger members are now veterans. Some are second-generation White Impulse members. When your father was a member, expectations are very high. I asked about the job and what it means to be a White Impulse member.
仕事の達成感、みんなバラバラな機械に乗ってるんですけど、無線とかで連携取り合って、ロータリーの方は今ここを片付けるよって、じゃあその前にプラの人はこういう仕事をしてロータリーに仕事してもらおうって、そのプラのために銅座はじゃあこういう動きしようって、みんなつながった動きして、それでそのみんな考えてる通りに雪片付けばすごく満足し達成感があります。みんなで協力してみんなの思う通りに仕事ができたって、きれいに片付いた達成感があります。
Learning to operate every machine is an accomplishment that every member respects. I sat down with the divisional leader and talked to him about his experience and what he does when it's not snowing.
まず私は夏農業をしてるんで、専業農家で主に田んぼを作ってるんですけど、田んぼの仕事っていうのは、今春になって種まきするまでの間っていうのは、冬期間っていうのはほとんど、これだけ雪が降りますので作業するもの何もできないような状態なので、そういう同じような形の農家の人が、ある意味冬の農業の仕事みたいな形で除雪の作業に当たってる人が結構多いんですよ、青森空港の場合は。
There doesn't seem to be a challenge White Impulse can't handle.
上空で飛行機待ってて燃料ないさよならっていうことにもなるので、もう決められた時間内には必ず終わってとか飛行機を下ろすみたいな。はい。
だからみんなちゃんとチームで同じ時間で
ですね。
ちゃんとやってる。
はい。
すごい。
基本的にはそれほど降雪の量がひどくなければ40分間で全部終わります、作業的には。ただ本当にひどくてもう10センチとかもう短時間のうちに10センチ近く溜まってしまったりすると、やっぱりそれは40分ではできないので、そこは管理事務所さんの方にお願いして可能な限りちょっと伸ばしてもらって45分とか50分とかをもらって作業すると。
全然何もできない場合がありましたか？
ですね、ほぼないというか、あるっていうことは言えないので、どんな状態でも、最低限支障ないように除雪をするっていうことなので、ここ青森空港の場合は夜間閉まってるので、その夜間に降った雪をまず早朝に一回どけてしまって、でその後にその始発便に合わせて、降ってれば再度もう一回40分で仕上げの除雪をするっていう形になりますので、本当にたっぷり降ってれば 早朝本当に早い時間から除雪をして必ず間に合わせると。
White Impulse Curry Rice Challenge.
I may not be a member, but that doesn't mean I can't clean the runway. Aomori Airport has a curry rice challenge. White curry, more like stew with seafood, looks like snow. This isn't your ordinary spoon either. That's right, you've been given a shovel. Your mission should be clear. Clean the runway before your flight. A fun way to say goodbye to Aomori's snow winter wonderland. And that's exactly what Aomori is during the winter. Aomori Prefecture is in the very north of Honshu Island in the Tohoku region. Here's the airport and city, but the prefecture straddles the Pacific Ocean and the Sea of Japan, loaded with mountains and nature in the middle, and snow. Let's look at some of the attractions. Onsen, natural hot springs are everywhere in Aomori. The 5 stages of hot spring relaxation. And when the body gets too warm, there's always the snow. Better stick to the bath. Aomori has a special wintertime train. It's an old-style train with an experience like going back in time. To stay warm, the train has stoves installed inside the passenger compartment. The smoke goes out the chimney. As you can see, there's nothing ordinary about it. Try some hot grilled squid to pass the time. A winter ride that shouldn't be missed. Snowblowers in the mountains create high walls like here at Skyu Onsen. Volcanic heat keeps this swamp thawed and steaming hot. Skiing is popular in Aomori, and the Hakora Ropeway will take you to the top. You can also hike around the snow monsters, trees caked with snow at the summit. And watch your step. Mount Iwaki is a stratovolcano that last erupted in 1863, and nearby is an area dedicated to art. In the summer, it's a rice field, but during the winter months, it's this: snow art, a technique taught here by Master Simon Beck. He's been teaching locals to make their own snow art, and it's now become a big attraction for good reason. It's beautiful. Departing Aomori Airport is also as important to local staff as arriving. Here, airline workers show their appreciation and give their respect to passengers with a bow. They see the plane off until it's out of sight. Winter adventures in Aomori are something to remember, but don't forget that it all starts with that perfect landing and beautiful runway and White Impulse.
So whether it's a small propeller plane or a massive jumbo jet, flying into Aomori Airport is always an experience. So if you come to Japan in the winter and you fly here to Aomori, don't worry, White Impulse has your back.
Real or some sort of fake news? I head to Osaka to check out The Highway Through the Building story. If you liked it, hit that subscribe button and watch another one of Only in Japan's shows. See you next time. Mata ne.